So this is round 4, based on suggestions and observations from the round 3. We decided to reduce run size to 4. So we redid our pitch calculation. We have 4 parts times our takt time, which is 8 seconds per part. So our new pitch is 32 seconds. So you can see we have a red Kanban here, withdrawal Kanban for 4 parts, 4 green, 4 blue. And here at 96 seconds, I'll be doing 4 red, 4 green, 4 blue. So pitch of 32. The rest of my job pretty much stays the same. I know our assembler here had some good ideas that we worked on, so I'll let her explain what those were.
So the first thing we did is do a flow rack for my parts because I was struggling to get my empty containers back so the supplier could pick them up easily without me doing too much moving. So the empty containers will now funnel underneath for him to grab. And then the other thing was now I don't have to double handle my SWIP over here. I don't have to now move this to the first spot to do first in, first out. I just slide them down a lane, so it makes it a lot easier.
Great. So we're going to do a run now with run size of 4, and we kept SWIP of 2, so we're going to see if that's enough standard inventory here for Sarah to produce what she needs to produce. So let's see how it works. That's it.
Alright guys, so this is the conclusion remarks of round 4 with run size of 4 and of course with 2 containers in the SWIP for assembly as well. So what does the customer say this time?
Our customer's happy. We have
Oh yeah.
eight good of every color, and I never had trouble pulling from SWIP, so from my standpoint, the Hydrinka box and pulling from downstream worked well for me. So
Awesome. How about the assembler?
The first round through of him pulling from SWIP here went well because I had 2 full containers of parts, but as I went to the second round, I did not have enough parts of red, and then it just trickled from there every round after, so I was struggling to fill my SWIP for this.
So any idea? I mean,
My one thing would be to increase my SWIP coming in from supply, and that way I would have an extra container so I could build the parts to replenish this.
okay. So based on the calculation, you would need probably 3 containers. You want to try that? Alright. Any other ideas from the maybe inspector side?
well,
How we can combat this issue?
based on our observations from round 3, where we moved from run size of 8 to now a run size of 4, we met customer demand, and everything in the system in terms of SWIP levels looked better than they did when we had a run size of 8. So I think switching to a run size of 2 and keeping SWIP of 2 would also be a logical conclusion here. So I think we'll go ahead and try both. So
Okay.
we'll do run size of 4, increasing SWIP here, feeding assembly to 3 containers of each. And we'll do a separate round where we switch to a run size of 2, but we'll remain with the SWIP of 2. And just to show that SWIP size correlates with run size.
Alright, stay tuned. There we go.
Stay
All right, so this time we are going to have the conclusion remarks for round 4. Run size of 4 is what we had with 3 containers in the SWIP for the assemblers. So did we deliver what we committed to our customer?
Yep, we have 8 good of every color on time. We had 2 defects, but in spite of that, we still met customer demand. We stuck with the run size of 4. I didn't have any trouble pulling from SWIP. I always had material when I needed it. Were you okay in assembly?
Yeah, I was able to fill here and I had enough parts here. Now right now you can see that I only have 2 containers here and I have none up here, but I'm pretty sure the supplier will be bringing those on the next shipment if the round were to continue or the following day.
Yeah. So in the beginning of the next round, after 15 seconds, I have my tray ready. So like, I will just ship in the 15 seconds of the beginning of this another round, next round. So yeah,
Awesome.
I think it's good.
So that means we could maintain our SWIP, we maintained our finished goods, and we also delivered, especially based on the pitch time, right?
Yeah.
We were meeting our withdrawal Kanban requirements. So awesome. Alright, so this is the conclusion of round 4, run size of 2. Is the customer happy with the output of the simulation?
Customer got 8 good green, 8 good red, 8 good blue. So yeah, the customer is happy. I never had trouble pulling from Sarah's SWIP here, this finished goods SWIP. I never had any issue there. There was one defect, and with the timer and the Hyjunka box, I was able to pull Kanbans every 16 seconds per our pitch. So yeah,
Awesome.
I'm happy.
Good. So how about the settlers role?
Yeah, everything went well. The supply, I was never starved of product to build the parts. If the round would have continued, I would have finished my blue part, and then I had enough parts to move on to my red as he started to pull the next set of parts. So everything went well.
Great.
Yeah. Awesome. How about suppliers role?
Yeah.
Were you able to keep your SWIP replenished?
Yeah, we started with 3 sets of containers and we ended with the same numbers and everything is pre-filled, refilled. And yeah, everything is good.
Awesome.
Great.